Hello students, now we'll discuss about another important topic, that is hydrides. Hydrides are the binary compounds of hydrogen with any other element. Dihydrogen can combine with any other element under certain reaction condition to form hydrides. You can see on the screen that there are number of hydrides written, like lithium hydride, beryllium hydride, magnesium hydride, calcium hydride, and you can see CH4, NH3, H2O. So these are all hydrides, examples of hydride. You can see there is written Lewis acid, Lewis bases. What are they? I'll explain it later. So hydrides are the binary compounds of hydrogen with other element having the general formula EHX or EMHN, where capital E represents any element symbol. And we can categorize the hydrides into three types: ionic hydrides, covalent hydride, and non-stoichiometric hydrides, which are also called as metallic hydrides. We'll discuss them one by one in detail. Now come to the first type of hydride, that is ionic hydrides, or we can call them salt-like or saline hydrides. Actually these hydrides are formed by the combination of hydrogen with metal. Metal can be alkali metal or it can be any other metal. For example, lithium hydride, beryllium hydride, magnesium hydride. And the general characteristics of such hydrides are that they have high melting and boiling point, and they conduct electricity in the fused state, but they do not conduct electricity in the solid state. They are generally white or light grey and non-volatile. उड़ते नहीं हैं आसानी से. They react violently with water and produce the dihydrogen gas, as you can see the reaction written over there. And these hydrides are ionic in nature mostly, but some hydrides are covalent in nature. Why and how they are covalent in nature, that we'll discuss later. Now come to the next type of hydride, that is your covalent or molecular hydrides. These hydrides are formed between the hydrogen and the p block element, having the higher electronegativity than that of hydrogen. So what are the common characteristics? They are soft, they have low electrical conductivity, low melting and boiling point, and generally volatile in nature. They are volatile in nature because they have the weak covalent bond between them. Molecular hydrides or covalent hydrides can be further classified into three types: electron deficient, electron precise, or electron rich molecular hydrides. Electron deficient hydrides are formed by group 13 element with hydrogen, and they are called as Lewis acids. Electron precise hydrides are formed by group 14 element with hydrogen, and the elements from group 15 to 17 can form the last type of molecular hydride, that is the electron rich hydride. You can see the example like ammonia or the water. As the name suggests, electron deficient molecular hydrides because they have less number or few number of electron in their Lewis structure, or you can say in the electron dot structure. Then electron precise molecular hydrides have sufficient number of electron which are required in their electron dot structure, and electron rich molecular hydrides have excess number of electrons than the required in their electron dot structure, and the excess electron are present as lone pairs of electrons. The example you can see for each of them. Then the last type of hydrides are metallic or interstitial hydrides, and these hydrides are formed between hydrogen and D block and F block element. Examples are like lanthanum hydride or titanium hydride, and the general characteristic is they are hard, they have metallic luster, they can conduct electricity, they can be used as hydrogen storage media. Mainly इनका काम storage hydrogen storage के लिए होता है. They are strong reducing agent, their densities are lower than those of the metal from which they are formed. So this is all about the hydrides, which are the binary compound of hydrogen with any other element.